Hello my lovelies, welcome to my channel. Today I have been drawn to the Law of Attraction Oracle cards and clarifying life situations. So let's see what today's reading is. As usual, I never really know what these readings are until I get into them. So let's have a look who this is for today. Hope you're doing well. Hope things are going well for you in your life, and if they're not, let's see if we can find some clarification over what steps you need to take forwards. Ooh, interesting. Oh, we have two here. So first of all, it's telling you to trust your path. Okay, listen to the intuition, seek direction, embrace discovery, answers reveal the journey within. So you're on a path at the moment and maybe you're not really sure which way you're going, but it's just to trust it. It's like, even if you think, what's going on? I'm a bit scared. I don't know what's happening. I don't know where to go. There's something happening for you in the background. The universe is moving you forwards and it's taking you where you need to go. It's helping you to find your way. And there's something here at the moment. There's some wounds that are being cleared out. And quite often the path is to help you to do that. So if maybe... Again, maybe this is for someone on a healing journey. I've had a few of those recently. I think this is telling you, you know, be careful, okay? Not be careful, that's the wrong wording. Be aware of what's going on around you. Be aware of signs and synchronicities, what's going on around you. Because especially if you've been healing, and it really feels like this is someone who's like maybe towards the end of the healing journey, not so much at the beginning. You are in a place now where it's almost like you're being tested to see whether you've healed. But in everything, people say the universe is testing you, but we are the universe. We have the universe within us. So it's also us testing us. And it's like, it's really looking at the work that you've done and saying, okay, what does the new me want to do? You know, it's recognizing who you are, recognizing your worth, enjoying the journey, but it's like staying open to new experiences and lessons along the way. And what we tend to do is we tend to sort of, especially when we've healed, I've seen a lot of it where people are like, oh, you know, I thought I'd healed from this and then it happened again. But quite often it's happening again to see how you react to it. Are you reacting the same way? Are you immediately, you know, you're reacting rather than responding? Are you taking time to actually think about it? Are you drawn, if in the past you've been drawn to crazy, you know, chaotic situations, and this time you're being drawn into one again, but this time you actually step away and say, actually, you know what, this isn't for me. This is you actually showing yourself that you've healed. And this is you actually taking a moment to go, this is not working for me. This doesn't work for me anymore. The past me, this would have drawn me straight in and I'd have been in the center of chaos. But this is you actually sitting on the outside now going, do you know what? No, thank you. And understanding that whatever you do, the universe has your back. So you're going to step forward, even if like maybe you've been desperate for a job and then a job comes along and the old you would have just grabbed at it with both hands, regardless of whether it was actually right for you or not. But this time you're like, actually, this is not going to work for me. And you having the faith within yourself and the divine and the universe and, you know, or God, whatever it is that you follow, just even if it's just yourself, you know, having faith within you that actually you are on the right path, and you don't have to take that because something else can come along, because there's multitude of opportunities out there. But it is taking the moment to seize every moment. It's embrace each moment with purpose, because it's like, this is a journey of self-discovery, and it's rediscovering parts of you that you maybe lost years ago and, you know, were fragmented as a child and pushed away. And it's bringing all those parts of you back together again. And I think it's really like, listen to what's going on around you. You know, what's going on around you, what's being said, what's happening, and how is it in alignment with what's been going on? You know, if you know that you've got a particular thing that you've been healing and then this thing shows up again, how are you dealing with it? is there something that still didn't sit right with you? Is there something that you need to look at more closely? It's like really paying attention to your surroundings, because you're actually moving towards, you're on your path and you're on the way towards your purpose. Now, a lot of people think purpose is like a job or a relationship or something, but a purpose can just be healing. It can just be to get to the other side. We could have been here to appreciate abundance and we were brought into poverty. We are here to appreciate health and we were born, we were brought into an unhealthy environment. We are here to be free when we were born into imprisonment. So it's like it's not always a job. Like everybody just assumes your life purpose is a job. It's not always that. So your purpose is just whatever it is that you're moving towards. So even like the small victories, take them, enjoy them. So really be kind of proud of yourself. It's like congratulate yourself on your success of moving forwards, and even the smallest things, because we get to a point where we're always like, I'm a failure. You see so many things on social media where people are like, oh yeah, like overnight everything happened to me, and it doesn't happen overnight. You see them in, there was an interesting one on social media with a girl that was doing a glow up, and I think it was over 6 years, and it showed you the honesty of what she went through, and it's heartbreaking. And she's there now, but she got there in a completely different way. And the story is so amazing. And I can't remember her name, but it's such a beautiful thing. If you look up glow up over 6 years or something, it's really an interesting story of how she was bullied and how awful it became and how she finally found a way in a different way. But this is the point. Life is full of challenges, and it's not meant to be easy. If it was supposed to be really easy, then we wouldn't get where we just sail through, and we wouldn't learn anything from it. We wouldn't expand and evolve, and that's what we're actually here for. And I think that one of the things you need to do is understand that there's always going to be challenges. So enjoy them, but also choose wisely. Shape your path. Even in the challenges, where you want to go. So don't be afraid to say no or yes. If you've got real anxiety over something, then please by all means walk away. But sometimes even like true comfort is not healthy either, because sometimes, especially if we've had a traumatic past, we're actually drawn to that trauma again, and it feels comfortable, but it's actually not. And it's like when you have that kind of push-pull going on, where you're there but you don't want to be, you're there but you don't, I want to be there, I don't want to be there, I want to be, this is not healthy. This is a trauma bond, and this is really, really not healthy. But if you've grown up like that, in that kind of situation and environment, or that kind of toxicity, you're going to actually be drawn to it and feel like it's home, and it's not at all. And you need to really take the time to look at that. But your potential's huge, and you've just got to keep moving forwards. Keep taking time for yourself. Yeah, there's a vortex whirling within you, and it just molds everything anew. So just keep moving forwards. This is a real step forwards. Just keep going. Maybe you're at a point where you don't feel like you can go any further. You don't know where you are. You don't feel like anything's changed, but everything's changing inside of you all of the time. And there's so much more to discover. So please don't. I feel like somebody's ready to give up, and it's like, no, the answer is that please don't. This is my message to you now. The universe is sending you this message saying, don't give up, keep going. Like, you're on the right path, you're going in the right direction, and you just have to keep moving forwards, but be more aware of where you're going, what's happening and why, what's the reason behind it. Because like I always say this, there's always a reason. And it's like, if you can really look at something objectively, you can see what that reason is. You can really, really see a reason for every single thing that happens if you look at it. And sometimes you're like shocked by it. You're like, oh my God, is that what it was showing me? Like, I realize that now. So it's really like, this is like you moving forwards. This is like it's more like you're doing the talk stuff, but now you actually need to set it in motion and move forwards. So keep going forwards, manifest the new in. Yeah, just bring in, everything's coming to you. Wow. Okay. Really just let your passions, like whatever it is that you want to go, wherever you want to go, keep moving forwards because it is coming to you. Stay in the flow. Yeah, and have unwavering faith. This is really about you pulling forwards. Just keep moving. Like, just keep having faith. And I know it's so hard sometimes to just have faith when you can see nothing happening. But this is really, you're in the flow. You're going the right direction. You're doing the work. Just maybe tweak it so you're a lot more self-aware about why things are happening, where they're going, what are they for, why did this happen. Really take time to look deeply at it. Now you've got deep emotions coming in here and you really need to be present. This is really about emotional connection and a genuine connection with where you're going on this path. And you do need to be disciplined. You need to develop some decent habits that are going to align with your goals and they're going to keep moving you forwards. And you just need to, it's like with any effort, you have to find ways to simplify it. Make it so that it works for you, because it's so easy to try and make your life so difficult and so hard because you're giving yourself too much to do and you can't fit it all in. Your life, you're trying to make your life more peaceful, especially if you've been on a healing journey. You feel like you have to do everything, and it's like you don't. Okay, it's more about dropping it back until you're really in a beautiful place. You're letting things flow. Slow down, and just renew your dedication to wherever you're going. Like, this is a real, you need to actually take the time to have faith in yourself. Give yourself some grace. Take care of yourself. Choose wisely. Where am I going? What do I want to do? What do I actually want? And you have a choice. You have a choice to say no. You have a choice to say yes. And also, if you say yes and then afterwards you want to say no, or you say no and afterwards you want to say yes, you can also do that too. This is about you making self-aware choices of where you want to go in life, what you want to do. How are you treating yourself every day? Are you taking care of yourself? Can you do something more? You know, instead of buying that chocolate and sitting there eating it, you know, actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to buy it at all because it's not healthy. I'm going to buy myself some fruit instead, or whatever, you know. It's like, and maybe do like a fondue, little, I don't know, have something different. Maybe have strawberries with chocolate dipped into dark chocolate instead of sitting eating a huge bar, family-sized bar of chocolate. There's ways to do everything. You have to enjoy life too. I think people think that when you discipline yourself, it has to be, you know, hard work and stress, and we don't want that. Those of us that have been through traumatic childhoods do not want that. It's like, I want a calm and peaceful adulthood that is not racked by, you know, effort and stress and like blah, 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 all the time. It's like, I don't want it. I don't, you know. And this is the thing, you've got to look at it like, what do I want? What am I going to do? How am I moving forwards? Is this working for me? Is that working for me? Can I change that to make it better? But also, like, how make it so that you're enjoying it as well. This is a real about, it's like the growth potential. It's finding how you can reach your potential, but you have to live in the reality of now. You know, it's easy saying, oh, well, when I've got that, I can do that. But you haven't got that right now. And you may never get that thing. So how about right now you look at yourself and say, okay, what am I doing? What can I do right now, right in this moment, that is going to help me to get over there? Because you can't jump over that. You've got to get there from this place. The only thing that exists is now. So this is really just stepping into the unknown. Trust that your breakthrough is leading to greater freedom. You know, everything's happening right now. You're breaking free from limitations. You're breaking free from your past. You're breaking free from programming, from trauma, from wounds. Like, you are literally breaking through everything. And it's a lot of work. It's not easy. And just be proud of yourself because you're doing an amazing job. And most of us are doing this alone. So I literally take my hat off to you. I send love to you. I know how hard it is to go through this stuff. I remember. And it's not easy at all. And most of us are alone when we're doing it. So know that you're never alone, truly. There is always someone there with you. Spirit's always with you. All that is with you. The universe is next to you. You're never truly alone. So be careful with your limited thinking. Open yourself to new possibilities. But take a moment to pause, breathe deeply, and listen to your inner self, your inner knowing. Where do you need to go next? What do you want to do now? Offer understanding without judgment. Now, this card actually says for someone else, but you can also do that for yourself. I really feel this is like just be empathic with yourself. Empathetic with yourself. Is that the word? I'm sorry, I just completely forgot what the word was. But just be empathetic with yourself, you know, have empathy for yourself. You deserve that. You've been through so much. And I'm so proud of you. I think you're amazing. And this is just your thing to, one, it is to slow down. It is to take a breath. It is to enjoy life as well. But it's also knowing that even though things are still happening, a lot of it's just seeing where you're at now. Do you still react the same way? Are you responding now? Are you taking care of yourself? Are you still stuffing food down your face? Are you still not exercising when you said you were going to? Are you still overweight when you said you wanted to lose weight? Are you still working in a job you hate instead of being in a job that you love? Are you, still living in an apartment that you absolutely hate? Are you still in a relationship with you that you hate when you want to be somewhere else? You have a choice right now, and it's to make that choice and move forwards. So really look at what you want in life and start taking the steps right now in this moment from a peaceful place, and keep moving and just see what comes up. See how you respond to it. Am I reacting? Am I still angry? Do I need to do more work on that part? Did I respond? Did I make a conscious, self-aware decision over what I wanted, and I made a choice in that moment? And if you did, well done, well done, because when you've been traumatized and you're on this journey from the past of like all of this awful stuff, it's hard. So when you actually get to that point where you can make a decision that's not based on reaction alone of, with all these, things behind you, you are doing an amazing job. And again, I'm so proud of you. You're amazing. And keep going. Keep going, my lovely. You've got this. Have a beautiful day. I love you, and I will see you soon.